Hi there, these comments are for RR, and I'm Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. How's it going, buddy? And boy, you working hard. You joined my 3-month course, I think, a few days ago. You've been doing speaking and writing practice ever since, and today you sent me an independent writing practice test and a speaking practice test. So I'm going to give you feedback on both of these in this video. And anyone who's watching YouTube, right, if you're watching this from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And you'll be updated when I do more videos. And most of my videos are just simply my interactions with the students I'm teaching online. All right, RR, let's get right down to it, buddy. Okay, so I'm looking at the essay right now. Some people think government should spend as much money as possible exploring outer space. Other people disagree and think government should spend this money for our basic needs on Earth. Which of these two opinions do you agree with? Use reasons and details to support your answer. So I gave you a score of 325 out of 5, 21 points out of 30. So according to the rubrics, if you look at them, I think in the 3 area, inconsistent facility and sentence formation and word choice, you may be accurate but limited range of syntactic structures and vocabulary. I think that's the main reason. You have good development, you have a lot of detail in there, you just are not able to handle all the sentence structure issues. So see if I can give you one example here. So to begin with, a problem that this country, you want to put has, because country is singular, has been fighting against for more than 60 years. You want to say maybe is security. And you don't have to say has not been solved yet. You've already kind of implied that. A problem that I would put here so you have it more relating to your example. Nicolas Maduro, the president of Venezuela, should put more resources in order to win the fight against this matter. Maybe you don't need a comma here because it's completely shocking when I'm going to put when violent crime knocks at your door. To illustrate, the day was December 24th, the year 2017. Now, to prevent that comma splice, you have to do something like, at which time? At which time I was at my grandmother's house due to this celebration. Suddenly, a crew of burglars, and you have comprehended, I'm going to say consisting of 7 to 8 young men, entered, no preposition is needed here, entered the house with a range of guns and I'm going to put here, just put and assault rifles. You need a comma, you need a period here. I was totally surprised, or how about this, so you don't have another problem with sentence. Totally surprised. I thought it was a joke because I couldn't believe that this was happening. You want to put happening on that specific day. How about the thugs? Use something else other than just a pronoun. Show you have some good vocabulary here. The thugs proceeded to gather us in a bathroom to take every possible thing, and my grandmother, you want to put apostrophe S there, my grandmother's house. So I was just thinking how to put us and say position. Finally, they decide to leave the place. Maybe you can say, but not before. You want to make this a gerund saying Happy Christmas. And usually you can capitalize these kinds of expressions. It was the worst. You put they, you want to say day. It was the worst day of my life. And I do not want that situation to happen to any other person in my country, in the world. Okay, so the problem is, so what do you think Maduro can do that can create more security? Does he need to allocate more money to hire more police officers? You know what I mean? So you need to make a cause-effect kind of connection between Nicolas Maduro and then how he can be instrumental. You say put more resources, right? So how can he put more resources to do that? So I think you need to elaborate on this idea a little bit more. Okay, so anyway, if I go through each paragraph, I have to make a lot of grammatical changes and sentence structure repairs, so it's hard to get higher than this. So I'm going to put you at 21 points out of 30 on this practice test. I'm getting ready to listen to your speaking task. I have the independent speaking rubrics right in front of me. And now I have your actual speaking practice test. So I think this case, what do you like doing? Working for a larger or a smaller company?
I definitely prefer to work for small companies since I notice my work make a difference and my boss take care of me. First, it's really fulfilling when you notice that a product has your signature. For example, I work for this company, Apple Maker, a keyboard company, to produce the keycaps from a keyboard. Now, every time that I see the keyboard, I remember that I made these keycaps. Secondly, because my boss takes care of me. If I don't feel okay, he notices and he gives me a free day or talk with me to improve my situation.
Okay, so if we take a look at it, you're in the 2 range. I'm going to put you about mid 2, 2.5 out of 4. So you're probably looking at maybe 17 or 18 points out of 30 on that speaking practice test. Okay, so let's see if we can listen to it one more time, and I'll try to give you some specific feedback to help you.
I definitely prefer to work for small companies since I notice my work make a difference and my boss take care of me.
Okay, so I know that my work will make a difference, and then my boss will take care of me. So you have two specific points there. So that's a good strategy. So you can focus on those 2 ideas as you get into your examples. Okay, that makes sense.
First, it's really fulfilling when you notice that a pro-
No, I wouldn't use no you. You want to focus on your own personal experience, right? If you think that it's going to help you get more experience or contribute more to the company, I would use either your own specific example or an example of someone else, but I wouldn't use that you point of view there.
product has your signature. For example, I work for this company, Apple Maker, a keyboard company, to produce the keycaps from a keyboard.
Now, to produce what? I'm not quite sure what you're saying there. Hold on.
For example, I work for this company, Apple Maker, a keyboard company, to produce the keycaps from a keyboard. Now, every time that I see the keyboard, I remember that I made these keycaps. Secondly, because my boss
These keycaps?
take care of me. If I don't feel okay, he notices and he gives me a free day or talk with me to improve my situation. I def-
Yeah, I don't think you really developed that second point enough. So if you talk about your boss taking care of you, does that mean that he'll give you a steady income with a living wage? Does that mean he will help you create a retirement and pension plan that you can contribute to so that you can retire and have money in your account after you're not working anymore? So you need to be a little more specific, I think, on that second idea. So I think that my score is pretty accurate. So I'll put you at 2.5 out of 4, maybe 17 to 18 points out of 30. Now, what you can do is, I think it would be beneficial for you to spend time in the vocabulary part of my online course. That means vocabulary lesson 3, vocabulary lesson 4, vocabulary lesson 5, and vocabulary lesson 6. All right? I think because as you improve your vocabulary, it's going to allow you to explain, I think, more ideas with a greater range. So I think that's one of your strategies. I know you're already working on your pronunciation, so keep doing that. And then also work in the grammar part of my course so you can work on expanding your grammar range also. All right, so thank you for doing this practice test.